Me. I'm starting. I'm starting against Liberty. In all seriousness, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I know both of them are going to play, and both of them are going to do a good job. So we'll see what decisions are made.
Has the coaching staff talked about it at all with you guys?
No. They've made a conscious effort not to talk about it, and just to. I think that's kind of helped us because we don't. They don't talk about it in practice, and when we're on 7-on-7, we don't. We're moving so fast. I don't really see who's that quarterback because they rotate Mitch and Queese in. So, unless I sit there and stare at them, I don't know which one's in. So they've done a good job of just keeping our focus on one thing and letting that be that.
You're Mitch's roommate. Obviously, how do you think he's handled some of the uncertainty and the speculation out there about what's going to happen?
I think he's been mature about it. He's done a lot better, than I would. He's grown up, and he's just taking it step by step and day by day. He comes in every day to get better. Tries not to focus on all the competition stuff. I know it's brought out the best in him, which competition usually does to great competitors. So, being away with Mitch, in the room and being away from football, you kind of get to see the true Mitch, and I think he's done a great job of handling it.
You've got one guy that's competing for the job that started several games, one that hasn't played. How much does, I guess, experience give you guys confidence in one guy? I mean, is it a big factor for your comfort of this guy has done it before, or does it matter?
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think, it helps that person with their confidence, playing in some actual games. But, in terms of the wide receivers and the other guys around, I don't think it matters that much because, we've practiced so much with them, and nowadays practices are harder than the games, in terms of, conditioning and stuff like that. So we actually get to see them at their worst when it's in practice and it's hot and there's not 65,000 fans screaming and you're not really excited at all times to go out and practice. So we get to see those guys, and that helps us form, a relationship and a comfortability with them.
When do you think you'll find out who the starting quarterback is?
5:58 p.m. August 30th. Saturday.
Check back later today.
Yeah.
You said Mitch is going to play. Well, do you think it helps that your first game's against Liberty and not at South Carolina?
I'm not sure. I think it helps our first games at home. Opening up, away from home, having to take a plane. I think that's always tough. But, now that we got a home game in front of our own fans, people we're comfortable playing in front of, I think that's going to help a lot. I'm not sure about the competition. You can't really, put a team. Now, last year, South Carolina, obviously, you got Jadeveon Clowney and that kind of defense. So I think, Mitch or Queese is going to feel a little bit more comfortable knowing they don't got those guys running after him. But, still got to take every game, like it's the South Carolina.
Is there a different feeling when you have a national ranking to start a season?
Yes.
How so?
Well, for me personally, I think it's pretty sweet to see your team's name run across the little clicker on ESPN. It's just something I pay attention to, but it just means that you've got a responsibility to uphold, and I don't know how long it's been since Carolina's coming to the preseason ranked, but even when we have, it hasn't ended well for us. So we know we have a job to do, and we're ranked for a reason, and I think we're rightfully so ranked. The way we finished last year, and everybody got coming back, so it's going to be exciting to play with that ranking beside our name and keep it on there for the entirety of the year.
You guys have talked about how